Anyway.
Yeah, but it's a serious thing though to do because I'm not a violent guy, as you know.
Yeah. Well, she's gone now, so although she'll be watching you from YouTube, so
I sent her a message.
Tell her, say hi to her on here. I'll
Yeah,
put this on
I
the
will,
show.
of course.
Oh, right now, say hi.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, Claudia, thanks a lot what you did to me. It's very nice that you left me alone. You didn't say anything. You filed maybe a restraining order and stuff like that. After all we went through in Helsinki, thank you very much for your friendship, so-called friendship. You know, I guess you find out through the hardships who are really real friends are.
That's right.
You know, what she did is unforgivable. So, but sometimes you have to find the right way. Who is the liar and who tells the truth? You know.
Right. Yeah.
And I guess I learned my lesson with her, so I have to thank her as well.
That's right. And thanks for the subscribe, Claudia, too.
Yeah, thanks very much. But you cannot do it because you filed restraining order, so you're breaking the law when you are following this podcast. Yeah. So we should remove you, but of course we're not removing you because we know that you like my music. You're a big fan. So, you know, yeah. So that's about her. Enough of this.
Enough of her.
Yeah.
It's almost 2020. We don't need no more of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how was your beginning for 2020? I mean, looking back at 2019, like what's some good things that happened? Well, before we started this, that I haven't talked to you since.
Well, the tour in Latin America, 60 gigs with Hammerfall, 5 gigs and 11 gigs on my own, were really cool. Was almost 10 years because I was the Symphonia was the last.
Yeah.
So, you know, and Kotipalta gave me a call, which was nice, and yeah, it was a weird year with divorce and shit and stuff, and you know, Mexican experiences and whatever. So,
yeah.
But all in all, I would say was a good year. But next year will be the best so far, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah, I know, actually.
I didn't really want to ask you about, but what really happened with the divorce? Because I see a lot of people saying all the stuff that they keep reading in the Czech, newspapers. But you keep saying it's all bullshit, which it probably is.
It's all bullshit. Yeah. Well, it's just because we got last summer our money situation was really bad, so we couldn't pay the rent, and there was eviction orders. And then we decided that Dominika moves back to Prague because she had a job offer. That was very clear. It was and I don't know what's going to happen. I go to see her in March. That we agreed.
Yeah.
And I get like interview requests from Czech media all the time to message her. Like, because I'm really famous there now because also with Claudia because of her. Again, I mentioned her, but it's because she's in the tabloids too there.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And but. Yeah, but you don't wipe away like 19 years marriage just like that. You're gonna be friends, or you wanna hate, and I don't wanna hate her. Right. I love her. So, and we talk in WhatsApp every day, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah. So the things that people keep reading in the papers, they really shouldn't believe all that shit.
It's shit because they pay her money because she's working she's a waitress, so she does like 12-hour shifts, and she spends like 4 hours in transportation. She walks in the morning like 30 minutes through dark forest and stuff like that. Yeah, and so I will help her because I get quite a lot of money actually from one Spanish guy in the end of January, so I'm gonna help her.
Yeah.
Because she got like pre-inheritance, but it was nothing because the estate of Karel got this $50,000 euros. 50 million euros.
Oh, wow.
50 million, because this guy sold 30 million records.
Wow.
Yeah. And she got 150,000 euros pre-inheritance. That's fucking bullshit,
Yeah. Where'd all the other money go?
What does it mean when the daughter of a millionaire is a waitress?
Yeah.
The fuck, I would never do that to my daughter. Never.
What happened to the rest of the money?
It went to the Karel Gott's widow.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Because Domi really deserves that.
Right, yeah. She have any other brothers or sisters or anything?
There's there are Karagot has 2 daughters, and then there's another daughter. So there's 4 sisters that I'm aware of. This guy was, so probably there's a lot more. Actually I know, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I have so many stories about this guy. Like, one funny thing I can say that when I met Karel in the year 2000, he was with this Ivana, and he was much younger than him, of course, like 30 years younger. And he called her young and crispy meat. I like young and crispy meat. And they were fighting all the time. So it was really weird relationship. But this guy's humor was so super. Like, and he really liked me, because being a musician, he really liked, for example, Alan Lund, that "Come Dream with Me." He really liked the song.
Really?
Yeah, he was a metal guy. He liked metal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know who he was. I had no idea until he passed away, and I saw you write all that stuff about him, and I looked him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had no idea. We don't know who he is over here. It's.
You do, actually, because he played, for example, in Carnegie Hall.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he played.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He was a big guy. He's huge in Europe, like especially in Eastern Europe. They call him Sinatra of the East.
Okay.
He had a picture of Sinatra and him together, and he met John Lennon and Yoko Ono in London in '72.
Oh wow!
And he said, because John is one of my biggest heroes, I asked Carl, like, how was John? And he said, almost exactly like you. I was like, wow, yeah. Because he asked John, like, he invited John Lennon to perform to Prague, and Lennon said to him, okay, we can come, but we don't want any money because we have so much money, we don't even know how much money we have. Wow. It's coming all the time from different places. So he met Yoko and John in '72.
Wow. That's
and
cool.
Sinatra he met too. And
wow.
A picture of Sinatra and him in his desk with an autograph.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Pretty good. Let's see, what else? What's on the horizon for 2020? I know you're going back to Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, on Friday I go. I leave on the same route when I went there last time. So via Amsterdam, 7:25. I like KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines. How do you call it? As actually, I know the guy called Klaas. He's like a purser of KLM, and when I went there, he got me really drunk, and I spent the whole fucking trip on his jump seat. In the back of the plane, huge seat, and he was bringing me stuff, wine and beer and cognacs and stuff. I was fucking drunk. And I have his WhatsApp, so now I'm going to tell him maybe he's on duty and it's going to happen again today.
Yeah.
He's a DJ as well. He does DJing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He really likes the metal. He didn't know so much about Stratovarius stuff, but now he's a big fan. Really fun. He's a really funny guy.
Oh, so he didn't really know you?
He knew some, but not extensive as my career really is.
Yeah.
So, but now they're gonna release the biography. There's gonna be a new album with Becerra and the world tour. Now it starts actually from Brazil in June. There's a new promoter involved. Just yesterday it became.
Oh, really?
Because the old promoters stopped answering to me. You know, the South Americans are weird sometimes. So I had to look for another promoter. I just actually reconnected with Jari today. I hope he will come to play the bass because he's the best in the world, this guy.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and drums will be done by Alex Holsworth of Rhapsody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did Avalon 1 with Ellis and all these other people, Rob Rock and Russell. Yeah,
he does a lot of stuff because he's doing the Luca Turilli Rhapsody, and he's doing
Rhapsody.
Yeah. Are you into them?
I'm not.
Yeah, I was when I first came out.
I am the neoclassical guitar maestro. No, I love him, but he's like he's a little funny guy. It's like the accent.
Yeah, well, it's Italian, so.
Yeah, but Fabio is like, I did 2 Vision Dividers,
Yeah.
They're gonna play in Mexico actually in February. I'm gonna go and see, but this is not Fabio, but this is guy called Ola Pörsem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which real name is Giancarlo Mangiani.
Yeah, we went over that a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guitar player. I like him.
He's very good. Yeah. He's very good. And Lupi is a great singer.
Yeah.
Really good singer.
Yeah, but what was that?
With Lupi, we had a lot of fights with this 25th Hour record. It's like the vocals are not loud enough, Timo. The vocals are not loud enough.
Yeah.
It's never loud enough for this guy.
Of course not.
I am a big fan of putting vocals loud, but this guy was like super loud. It's louder than anything. Like you can't do that, man.
Who's the most pain in the ass you've worked with?
I haven't really. I can't say. I don't think there hasn't been any like real pain in the ass.
No.
Everybody has been pretty nice.
Yeah.
The only problem I have is with Kiska because he doesn't want to give you his phone number.
No.
I don't even know how he sounds. How his voice sounds like speaking voice. They say except for the interviews.
Yeah.
Well,
that's weird.
Let me. I think the worst was actually not the worst guy, but like the bass player of Vision Divine. I don't remember his name, but he couldn't really play. So I played the bass in most of the 9 Degrees West of the Moon album. Really? Like half of that. Yeah, it's me.
That's weird.
It's really weird.
That's a progressive band. I would even be in the band if he can't play his own stuff.
Yeah, but the bass players. Sometimes like. But if I really think about, I really didn't ever have like a real asshole.
No.
I don't remember at least. No, I can't say that. No.
That's good.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of them out there.
Of course there's.
Yes,
but I've been lucky because I've been working with the biggest guys. Yeah. That's maybe the reason, because true professionals don't fuck around. Like you deliver no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the kind of people you need.
Exactly. But next year looks really, next year looks really good. Next year. Tomorrow is the
first. For you, yes.
Yeah. Let's see if I go to some parties. I've invited many parties now. All the time coming. Like fucking 10 parties. Everybody wants me here.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you go back to Mexico, you're staying there for like ever, or are you coming back?
Well, I come back at least in March. I go to Prague to see Domi and to this like book signing session and stuff. Like they have like a book messe. Like how do you say? Book fair.
Okay.
In Helsinki. And so, but my plan is to stay there at least the winters, because here the winter. But this winter has been really weird. It's like raining.
Yeah.
There's no snow.
Yeah, that's how it is here too. Raining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Usually we get a little snow here and there. And by the way, with the book, you got to keep me a book and sign it for me.
Of course, but it's in Finnish.
I don't care.
Yeah.
The English one will come out at some point, right?
Yeah, it will. On the autumn or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Dreamspace.
Dreamspace, yeah. Very important.
I love this album. Very important album for you. Your last album on vocals for a very long time.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Last week you said that you had some stories. So what do you got?
Well, first of all, I recorded all the vocals by sitting. I was sitting.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I had Fostex 16 track, and I was recording myself. Like the mic was here and the Fostex was in the right, and I was like pushing the buttons. Because this Fostex was really fast. Carmila, the Nitrous producer, Sonovoice producer, he had the same. That's why I got him to tip like by that one, because it was really fast. You could even punch in a lot of drum tracks like tom fills and stuff. Really fast. So I recorded all the vocals by sitting. And the weird thing with Dreamspace is that it has no tuning, because I had no tuner.
Oh,
so
really?
I tuned by ear, so all the songs have different tuning. And Antti Ikonen had to like tune to my guitars. Every song different. So
wow.
And many people have asked me, what is the tuning?
Yeah.
And I don't know what's the tuning, because it's like E flat and somewhere between E flat and normal E.
Right.
And it varies from tune to tune, actually. So
really,
yeah, it's a really weird tuning. And also it does. I think the only Stratovarius song that is this my song that is in major key, Wings of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Every other song is in minor, as far as I know.
I listened to this album the other day. I love every song on here. I mean, there's only one song. I think it's Thin Ice. That one's kind of
it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that and Shattered. The Thin Ice song where you do those screams. How hard was it to do those like really high pitched screams?
Well, at that time, I could really do it, because I was like maybe 32 or something. But 94, so about 66. So I think 32. Yeah. So I don't think I could do it anymore. It's just fucking high. It's like
those were high. I couldn't tell if they were keyboards or they were.
No, they are really vocals. Yeah. But it was easy because I was like really sitting when I was recording them. So
Yeah.
But Thin Ice, I remember writing the lyrics with Tuomo. Mm-hmm. It's about some drug user.
Oh, okay.
Needles in my bed.
Anybody in particular, or
no, not really. I've never used drugs. I don't know how it feels. I don't want to. I don't. I don't interested.
What was I was going to ask something.
And also the thing was that Lassila developed a stress injury in his hand during this, so he couldn't play all the songs.
Oh, really? So who played
them? It's the guy who played in Kingston Wall, Sami Kuoppamäki.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's like a really famous drummer here. Yeah.
So was
I think four of them, and Jari joined as well.
What is
the Thin Ice?
What the hell are you listening to? I know what that is. I know.
Because I haven't been listening to this.
I told you the other day, I said, listen to this before we do it. And you've been listening to everything else but this album.
It's fucking high, yeah. Those were the days. It's very progressive, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a cool song, but it's very weird. It's very different.
It's meant to be, I think.
Yeah.
Can't listen to it. It's horrible.
Glass shattering.
Shattered is like, I like Shattered. It was very fun to play live. And I also remember the first, because that was the first Japanese tour.
Oh, really?
94, okay. Yeah. I was drunk 10 days. Pissed drunk. So I couldn't really play. And that was like when I came up with the Sing With Me. It was like, sing with me, Tokyo. Yeah. And Lassila always said, it's Timo, it's not sing with me, sing without me. Because I let them sing, because I couldn't sing because I was so drunk. I wasn't drunk, but I had a hangover during the shows. I got drunk after the show, of course.
Of course.
I remember one incident in Osaka with it's an infamous rock club called Rock. So I was with Kotipapa in the bar, in the desk, and like having beer and stuff. And this Japanese guy comes with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend had a dog collar and a leash, and the guy gave him the leash. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I said to Timo, "Timo, what should I do with this?" I pulled the girl in and had some beers with her. Well, it was really weird because the Japanese people are usually not that direct,
Right. Yeah.
That was a weird experience. Yeah, somebody gives to his girlfriend with a leash.
Yeah.
Really fucking weird,
Yeah.
And then we played Tokyo, we played Osaka, and I think Nagoya, 3 gigs.
Wow.
And I remember the Lufthansa flight because we drank all the beers. The whole plane was run out of beers because of Stradivarius. Yeah.
The band was getting along fairly well during this time?
Very well. Yeah. It was very good time, man. And that was the origins of Kotipelto as well, because I remember the JVC guy. What was his name? Shin Nishiuchi or somebody. He was in a bullet train. He was sitting next to me and was like telling me that, Timo, we can maintain the level, but if you want to go higher, we have to get a vocalist.
Yeah.
I agreed, of course, because I said, I really don't want to do this anymore. I want to concentrate on the guitar.
Yeah.
So I want to have a really good singer like Kiske. Then I put an advertisement to the paper with singer, and Timo was the first.
Yeah.
But this is about Dreamspace, not about Tolkki.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Dreamspace is like 14 songs, really progressive stuff, and
this was the more Stradivarius sounding album. This is like now you like the last album you got like 2 songs that started to sound like Stradivarius. Now this one sounded more
exactly, and it's also the first time I worked with Karmila, the producer. He mixed like 4 or 5 songs. I mixed the rest songs. He mixed Abyss. He mixed Fourth Reich.
That's one of my top favorite Stradivarius songs.
Fourth Reich is really, really nice. Yeah. Exactly.
That's the first song. Well, not the first song I heard. First song I heard of your era.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that song.
Yeah, okay. And Lassila has he's percussionist, so he did all kinds of weird things on the record, and a lot of like in Fourth Reich there's this German drumming like with the marching stuff.
Yep.
It's really like the atmosphere of the song is really like pressuring. Like, how is it pressuring? Like depressed. I've written other songs about like Nazis, like Götterdämmerung, which was actually called Hitler.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember that. Yes,
exactly. Yeah, but Fourth Reich, and then I did the Rise of the Fourth Reich on Avalon 2 with David DeFay. David DeFay is how they call him.
Yeah.
The romantic barbarian from New York. How does he call himself?
Yeah, he's from my area.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
really good.
I haven't met him yet. I want to try to get him on my regular show at some point.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
But Dreamspace was really because it started already with Twilight Time, as you know, in Japan. But Dreamspace was we got a first tour in Europe as well. We got an international deal in Europe. And the name started to spread around.
Yeah.
So Dreamspace was a good album. Definitely worth a tour.
Yeah, it was really good.
But at the same time, I realized that with the introduction of a new vocalist, I wanted to make more simple stuff, not so progressive like Dreamspace.
Yeah.
But I really wanted
that progressive style.
Yeah, very progressive. I didn't want to continue because last year I liked a lot of Rush, so he was really into Rush.
Right.
And I have never liked Rush. Never.
Really?
Yeah, we had a bit of a clash at that time, because he wanted to take the band to more progressive stuff, and I said no, we could go more simple stuff, more power metal. The Fourth Dimension was more power metal. I said no. So
yeah.
But Chasing Shadows, We Are the Future, all these songs, Hold On to a Dream, they are more like power metal songs, and I realized that I want to write stuff like that. Because I realized that it translates better to the masses than the progressives. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in playing like 30 to 30 people like we did.
Right.
In Helsinki,
Yeah. Yeah, because power metal was starting to become really popular around the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was really the grunge days, especially with Twilight Time, and we didn't care. We just made songs, and So, it was a good album. Still is, I think. It's still worth listening to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh man, you sidetracked me again.
I'm very good in it.
Yeah, no, I love this album. Like all the songs are good. There's 2 songs that they're okay, but you can just listen to this album all the way through. I love this album. Dreamspace. Cool album cover. Any thing with the album cover?
Yeah, that was like we bought it from some like photo bank in Helsinki, I think, or in German actually, German.
Oh, yeah.
So it was not like designed for us. It was just some cool picture.
Just some random picture.
Random picture, exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like a brain, a little bit,
Oh yeah, the ground does. Yeah.
Yeah, and he also looks a bit like Hymn to Life, because Hymn to Life has this kind of similar stuff actually. Yeah.
So when you were on tour with this album, did you do the whole tour, or did Cody Pelto join in at some point on this tour?
No,
it was
actually. I think now that I remember, it was only actually Japan the tour, not in Europe.
Oh, so you just did Japan? Right.
Yeah, it was only with Fourth Dimension we got the European-wide tour.
Yeah.
So it was only Japan, like 3 shows, 1 week. That's it. And I remember also going to ESP Academy at that time when I had to deal with them. And I still remember that because I was really hungover, but it was the end of the tour, so I slept like 2 days, and the JVC guys were, you really look good now because you slept. I felt better, so I went to the academy and they presented me because they made guitars in there, and I had to like tell them my opinion about some guy's guitar. I'm in Japan. What the fuck should I say? Should I really say what I think, or should I be polite? So I chose to be polite.
Right.
I really quickly learned how to actually behave in Japan. You know, I'm extremely polite. You know, kind and like respectful, and they don't shake hands. First of all, never.
Yeah.
They don't shake hands. It's
that.
Rude. It's rude for them.
Yeah.
They're kowtowing.
Yeah.
It's if you offer them the hand, it's like they take it, but they consider it as a rudeness. Rude for them, you know, because it's to them it's like being too close, you know. And they don't like that. They're very like distance themselves.
Yeah. That's strange. Yeah, we wouldn't do that here.
No. It's a different kind. But you have to go with the flow. I mean,
right.
In some ways, it's easier to operate because you know the rules. You know, I mean, in West, you don't really have so much rules out there. Like,
right. Yeah.
They have like a code of the I would say like
code of conduct.
Code of conduct. So everybody knows it there, and the Westerners just have to get used to it because if you don't, you're in trouble. You're not big in Japan, so. Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask now. Listening to this album, I hear a lot of Queensryche. Was that any influence on this album at all?
I have to put this to the batter because otherwise it's going to slow.
God.
Done,
You're really screwing up the show.
There was Queensryche was very big influence actually. Yeah. I discovered them with the Warning album.
Yeah. I can hear some similarities, like from like Warning and even Rage for Order on this album.
Yeah, Rage for Order a lot.
Yeah. Well, sorry everybody, we were disconnected for a moment, so if you saw a weird movement in the video, that's why. Because Timo unhooked me.
Timo's back.
He hung up on me.
Yeah, I I did it. Sorry.
So, what other albums were you listening to at the time of Dreamspace? If you remember?
A lot of Rainbow, of course. Black Sabbath, Purple, Gary Moore. Gary Moore, a lot. Gary Moore. The guitar solos are heavily influenced by Gary Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Hold On to a Dream is complete Gary Moore ripoff almost. I saw Gary many times. 3 shows.
Yeah.
Very big influence.
Well, you rip up so many people. I didn't even realize this. Who am I even listening to? Why am I? I'm not listening to the originals. What the fuck am I listening to?
Well, at least I have the courtesy to admit it. You know, who I ripped off. I never try to hide it.
Yeah. Has anybody ever? What's that?
These days I rip off only myself.
Now, remember you were suing a band not too long ago. Whatever happened with that?
Well, it's still ongoing.
Still ongoing?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever tried to sue you for stealing their music?
No. Because I have never tried that blatant rip-off, except a couple of songs, you know. And also, his Hymn to Life song with a Charlie Chaplin speech, I never asked permission.
Yeah.
My justification was if Charlie would find out, he would say, okay. I think he would like the song, actually, and how it's set up the end of the speech.
Yeah.
No, my justification was Charlie would say yes.
Well,
maybe it's up in the heaven, like, not yet, no. There's the 030366 is like screaming in digital, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we are the future as the bridge of like March of Time. Right. Those 2 songs, they are the only ones that I copied, and not even the whole song, just the vibe. So
right. Actually, no, you're lying, because even though I hear what the hell album is it on? It might be Infinity, or it might be the album after that. I can't remember. It's the last song on one of the albums, and it's an acoustic song. It's just you and Cody Pelto, and it's got like the same chorus as Guardians from Halloween.
Yeah, I think it's We Are the Future.
No, it's just an acoustic song.
Really?
Yeah.
Which album?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look this up, and I'll message you later.
Okay.
But I'm thinking maybe Drop in the Ocean.
Oh, maybe.
Could be Drop in the Ocean.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, but 3 songs out of 350 is not that bad, right? It's not like this Eclipse, which is really rip-off. Really rip-off. So I got really pissed off, and that's why I went to the GEMA of German stuff. And so, but I don't really care. I mean, these days I write my own stuff. It's original stuff. And I would never do anything like that again. But I was very young as well. You have to remember that.
Yeah.
When you were so young, all the influences. But maybe Drop in the Ocean. It's like, but also Halloween did rip off a lot of stuff. We all did. It's like a big pool of stuff.
There's no way to be that original. I mean, it could be original, but you can't be that original. You're always going to get influence from somebody somewhere.
Of course.
You're never going to be 100% original, especially nowadays. There's too many bands out there.
Yeah, and if you want to be completely original, then you end up playing to 30 people. And what is
exactly?
What's cool is that?
Exactly.
So I'm not saying that I deliberately set out writing commercial songs, but I just write songs. I'm honest. I write songs how I feel. I don't fuck around with the songs.
Yeah.
I write exactly what I want.
Yeah.
They just come out so easily.
Right.
Yeah, it's some kind of a gift. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
I gotta use it because I'm a musician. I was born to do this, obviously. So.
Yeah. As long as you're writing your own lyrics and you're not exactly copying exactly somebody else's stuff. It's your original music. You're always going to be doing something the same of somebody. So especially in power metal, a lot of power metal bands all sound the same half the time anyway. So it's just like all one big family kind of thing. And
and also I think that I'm lucky because I have had a long career, so I have my past. I know where I'm coming from. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to write stuff.
Exactly.
And my new album is going to be like heavier than Chateau Artist, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because Veskiara's voice is more powerful than Kotipel. It's like more rough.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like Kiske completely. It's different. It's more a little bit like Dio, but still fast. Some of the songs are fast.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any of that stuff recorded yet, or what?
Just demo stuff.
Just
demo stuff. Yeah, I have like 7 or 8 songs ready, but I gotta get like more. I gotta be like very quick actually. So because the tour starts in June, I gotta release the album in April. So there's not much time.
You better get on it there.
I am. But my guitar is in Mexico, but I just came here for a week or so. So
your guitar's in Mexico, your heart's in Mexico, everything's in Mexico.
Heart. I don't where my heart is at the moment. because you know who, but
well,
and not again.
Yeah. We already discussed that.
Yeah, we did. It's not really broken. It's okay. It's been broken so many times that. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Just bring it on. It's like,
that's right. Bring it on. People, you can bring it on. And we can take some more questions. Anybody wants to email us, right?
Yeah.
Do
we have more questions?
I don't know. I didn't look. I don't think so. The other day I was on it. I didn't see any. And my phone's about to die, so it's not going to work anyway.
Okay.
But if anybody wants to ask any more questions, they can just go to ratsaladreview.com, and then on the bottom of the website there is a link to our email address. So
I might ask questions for myself.
You will? All right.
Yeah.
Send them in. Nope, no questions. Nobody likes you.
They fucking hate me. I know that. What can I do?
What can you do? But hopefully soon. If you remember, and you get on the guy's ass about getting your pictures and stuff, we will have Timo Tolkki T-shirts from Rat Salad Review.
Okay, cool.
So then, my idea is to, if people buy the shirts, you get to come on the show and spend a little time with Timo and me.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And anything else we can add?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Let's make it a good one.
That's right. Merry New Year.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I hope so.
And tomorrow we just celebrate here in Helsinki. Maybe I go to some nice party. I don't know yet. There's so many invitations.
Yeah. He's got so many friends now.
Gonna get drunk.
Oh no, we're not gonna have another repeat of a few weeks ago, are we?
No.
Yeah. You've been doing good, so.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not gonna drink too much. Right. Just a couple of white bottles.
Yeah. All right. What are you listening to now?
ABBA. Happy New Year.
Oh God.
Yes, I love ABBA.
I'm not a fan of ABBA at all.
Come on, it's like Beatles. Everybody loves ABBA here.
You're gonna get our show censored on YouTube now, playing all this music.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's like Chaplin. Benny and Bjorn would say yes.
Yes. But YouTube says no, so.
Fuck the YouTube.
Exactly.
I hate them anyway because all the fucking commercials.
Oh, it's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I was watching Castaway in the last night, and that's very weird, like piano stuff. It sounds like every 20 minutes, like it's like really weird.
Really?
Yeah. And I tried to watch Angels and Demons, but it was impossible. It was like all the fucking movie was with the piano.
I don't even know what Angels and Demons. What is that?
Tom Hanks. It's like Da Vinci Code type of. It's after Da Vinci Code.
Oh, really? I didn't even know there was.
It's a sequel. Yeah, it's a sequel. And there's a third part as well.
Really?
Angels and Demons is with Ewan McGregor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good film, actually. I saw it in cinema. It's really, really good.
I like
Ron Howard. I remember being a teenager watching Happy Days and Ron Howard and Fonzie and all that stuff. And
yeah.
Now this Ron Howard is like one of the prominent directors in Hollywood. So he became like that, yeah. He did A Beautiful Mind. He did all really cool films. Really good films.
Who would have thought Opie would have been a great movie guy, you know?
Who?
Opie.
Yeah, I think so.
It was.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Howard is like he did Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci Code is an excellent film. And I like Beautiful Mind a lot with Russell Crowe. It's one of my favorite films, actually.
Oh. Who's your favorite actor?
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson?
Nicholson or Robin Williams. Maybe Robin Williams, actually. But poor
bastard
killed himself.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was really cool.
What was your favorite movie of his?
Patch Adams, definitely.
Oh, was that one that was like the whole movie was in dark? Where was that filmed? Crap.
I think he was a doctor, a student of medicine. And this is based on a real character where Patch Adams is really alive. It's a true story.
Yeah.
He designed like a free hospital and stuff like that.
Mm.
He treated patients for free, like out of kindness. So you gotta really respect this guy. You know. Patch Adams, I like Kubrick. I like Kubrick a lot. I like Shining. I like Ice White Shot. I like Space Odyssey. I like everything what this guy did. You know, it's really something like I would like see myself as a producer like him, but not that extensive because this guy was really like the fucking did like handshaking scene of Ice White Shot took 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Only 2 weeks of handshaking.
Yeah.
Different angles here, slow, open the door slowly, quicker, you know, do this, do that. 2 weeks. Yeah. Amazing. Exactly. So, but he was he was in trouble in the editing room because it's like fucking kilometers of film because it was filmed. That digital. Now it's easy, but it's really physical editing. But he didn't care. He owned a mansion in England and he got different editing rooms and stuff, and he was into that. So, and I really like the movies. The Clockwork Orange.
Really that was cool. I recently just saw that not too long ago.
Yeah, it's really good.
First time. It's a pretty disturbing movie. Yeah.
It's fucking disturbing, Yeah, I like to see films, as you know. So.
Yeah, I try to every once in a while, but I'm so exhausted. And also too, my son, he's up to like 10 o'clock at night sometimes, and by the time he goes to bed, forget it. I'm not in the mood to watch any movie.
I saw some picture of him like in front of the TV.
No, I bought him. Well, my wife bought me an arcade machine for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, so he's been playing it.
Okay.
Yes, that's what that was.
Okay.
Street Fighter.
Why not? Ah, okay.
He don't know what he's doing though. He just sits there and pushes the controls. He has no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't like the video game so much.
No.
No, because at this moment I don't have a TV, so of course I cannot.
Oh well, yeah. It's not so easy to carry around. Actually, if you get a Nintendo Switch though, it's very portable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's portable.
I can't see you. You're not a video gamer though.
No,
you're not a gamer.
Not at all. No, I'm not.
I used to be. I'm not anymore.
Okay.
I got no time between the podcasting shit now and my own music now. It's just I got no time.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that was it. And next week, then Fourth Dimension, I guess.
Yes, Fourth Dimension. We will head into the Fourth Dimension.
From Mexico, probably. So.
From Mexico.
I'm Mexican. I'm Pedro Ramirez. That's my name in Mexico.
All right, we will change the name of the show to the Pedro Ramirez podcast.
Pedro Ramirez Tolkki. That's what they call me.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll change the show. And I'll put like a little mustache on you and a hat.
Yeah. No fucking way. That'll happen.
All right. Well, everybody go to ratsaladreview.com. Check out our shows. Actually, we've been on a little bit of a break, so our shows haven't been updated or anything. And we're going to get back on that after the new year, which is by the time you see this episode. And that's it. Go buy our T-shirts and stuff. And hopefully Timo will have his shirts up soon. And that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys later. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah. Enchiladas, por favor.